So you want to eat something while you're not supposed to be eating, eh? Well, one of the questions I get asked commonly is, what the fuck can I eat and drink during a fast? It's really... Weight loss isn't a direct result of just fasting. It's also how many calories you fucking eat. I found that I could fast for 36 hours and almost out eat that fast. I could pretty much break even on a 36-hour fast if I just ate whatever the fuck I want in huge amounts the next day. So fasting's contribution to weight loss is it drains your glycogen, allowing you to store some of the carbs that you eat in your liver and muscles instead of your fat, but it also causes your body to release fatty acids and go into fat burning mode. So if your goal is weight loss with intermittent fasting, you really shouldn't eat or drink anything if you want the quickest results. Now, with that being said, some people can't fucking handle that. Some people want to, be able to have something. They can't get through a fast because they just can't handle not eating or drinking anything or not putting creamer in their coffee or, there's some people that don't have the willpower, and I sometimes don't either. There's sometimes where I'm stressed or I don't feel like I can finish a fast, so I'll stop. And it really boils down to do the best you can. And try and do better each time, improve, strive to improve, but do the best you can. Which means, if you're trying to lose weight, first of all, you have to be in a calorie deficit over the course of the week. Not necessarily a daily deficit, but your average, if you figure out your average maintenance calories, subtract 500 for each day, and that's the deficit you need at the end of the week, and optimally, if you want to lose weight, you should have a 3,500 calorie deficit at the end of your fucking week. But that being said, if you only pull off a 2,000 calorie deficit for the week, you still lost some weight. And, as long as you are in a deficit for the week, you will gradually and slowly lose weight. Now, I've always said, don't be in a fucking hurry. You don't have to be in a hurry. And there's all kinds of little tricks you can do to figure out what works best for you. For example, say you can't just get by on black coffee, but you want to do 36-hour fasts to get the best weight loss. Go ahead and fucking put some creamer in your coffee. But try and improve yourself. Yeah, you put the heavy calorie fucked up sugary shit in there, then yes, it's going to spike your insulin. You're going to replenish some of your glycogen stores that you're trying to deplete, and it will take longer to deplete your glycogen. So therefore, you will slow your results a little bit. It's a matter of what you can tolerate, what you're happy doing versus your results. If you want to lose weight really fast, then do a 36-hour fast, water only, black coffee only, and go out at the end of your fast, towards the end, and do some cardio, and you will optimally lose weight in that way. But at the same time, you'll be hungry as fuck. And not all the time. Sometimes you can get through a 36 with minimal hunger, like maybe 1 or 2 periods of hunger that you can just fight your way through. But some people aren't comfortable having to fight through those hungers, so they want to do something to alleviate the hunger issue. And another method is towards the 24 hour mark of your fast, eat a ketogenic meal. No carbs. Don't eat any carbs. Have protein, not too much protein, no more than 20 grams, and, fat. And, some salad, whatever. Don't go above 5 to 10 grams of carbs in the meal, and you will continue to lose weight. Now, I found that sprung me into ketosis pretty quick, but I don't find it satisfied me very well. Like, to the point that it was worth doing. Because, as you know, eating clean is expensive. So one of the things I try to do with my fasting is save money. So I choose, when I do my 36s, to keep it to a minimum. Or if I absolutely have to eat, no more than 600 calories. It's already been proven that you can consistently lose weight with the every other day diet, which is only 5 to 600 calories every other day. So basically every other day you restrict your calories, and that'll put you in a deficit for the week easily. And and they contend you can eat that shit whenever you want. You want a lunch? Go eat your 600 calorie meal for lunch. You want a dinner? You want it breakfast? You're going to be awful hungry by the time you go to bed, but you can do that. Do what works best for you. Figure it out. Test the waters. Try out different shit. One of you asked me in a comment that, can I have a 35 calorie soup in the middle of my 36-hour fast? And I say, go ahead. If you're worried about nutrition, which some of you are, you're worried that you're not going to get your vitamins and minerals. I contend that your body has all of that shit stored. But, because I'm not in a deficit and I don't eat the healthiest, as far as my blood work and all of that shit. But do what works. If having that cup of soup in the middle of your 36-hour fast gets you through the 36-hour fast, it's a fucking hell of a lot better than just failing at your 36-hour fast, being fuck it, I'm gonna eat at the 20-hour mark and whatever. In your goals, how quickly you want to lose weight is up to you. The more extreme fasting you do, the quicker the weight loss, but also the more difficult the fast is, the longer the recovery time, and you will generally be fucking very hungry at the end of your fast. When I do 72-hour fasts, I am fucking starving ravenous by the end of it. And I eat accordingly. I definitely overconsume at the end of my fasts when I do those longer fasts, because my body wants to replenish all my glycogen, and it wants to be back to normal. Your body's like, what the fuck? What am I doing? And it responds. You're going to have these hunger issues from time to time. You're going to overeat sometimes after your fast, and you just got to keep an eye on it and compensate accordingly. So bottom line is, if you need your soup in your fucking fast, have your soup. But try next time maybe not having your soup. If you need creamer in your coffee, switch to some low calories or low carb solutions would be my suggestion to help, like sugar-free, heavily chemicaled fucking sweeteners in your creamer. If you have to have some flavor in your coffee, sometimes I do. I'm guilty. Sometimes I'll use a packet of hot chocolate, 96 calories, and that'll be all I have that day. On a day where I just feel like I need a little extra to push me through that 36 hours. That's okay. It's not the end of the fucking world, and you'll still lose weight. That example I just cited, I tested it out one week where I would have a packet of hot chocolate, which is 96 calories, has some nutrition in it, has some calcium and all that kind of shit in it. And I mix that in with my black coffee, and that's all I have for the day. Which, while it does spike my insulin, it does replenish some of my glycogen, overall I'm still in a deficit for the day, a huge deficit. And it only just slows my weight loss a little bit, but I'm never in a big fucking hurry. Even right now when I'm cutting, I'm averaging 201 right now. I was at 205, 206 when I started the cut. So I'm losing weight gradually, and it may take me a couple more weeks. I was 201.6 this morning, which is good. And I did a 48-hour fast Monday and Tuesday, and that was water and black coffee. So that's what I do. And today I'm kind of doing a hybrid fast. I did have some flavoring in my coffee this morning, some low carb fucking creamer I put in. But that's all I've had today to eat. and it's getting me through the day. I'm not hungry right now. I'm doing fine. And I probably won't eat till dinner. So you do what you got to do to get through your fucking fasts. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still cutting, still slowly but surely losing weight back down to the 191, 192 mark, where I will start a new bulk again. Still going to the gym once a week, lifting weights, nothing too intense. And, just a little full body action until my muscles say fuck you, and then that's that. I pound the fuckmaster until my muscles are done. That's pretty much how it goes. So, my bottom line is, if you're trying to fast and lose weight and you're struggling to get through a decent sized fast, take a break and do the best you can. Always try to improve, Someday, try just doing the black coffee instead of the creamer coffee. Try to get by without your soup and just drink lots of water. But if you can't, you can't. Try and go longer. That's the thing. If you can only get through a 16 to 20 hour fast, but you find that you can't do the 36 hours, try adding an hour each time. Always work on improving, and eventually your body will let you. And you will get further and further before you have that uncontrollable feeling of, I gotta fucking eat something or I'm gonna kill somebody with a large fucking weapon. So do the best you can. And remember, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just an asshole who managed to lose 50 pounds and keep it off. So, have a nice fucking day.